Hi there, welcome back to the channel if you're a current subscriber. Welcome if you are new. If you like pick a card readings, feel free to join the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification and you will be notified each time I do upload a new video. I do have a pick a card reading playlist. Feel free to check those out. They are timeless readings. Today's pick a card reading is all about who is your soulmate, the details about who they are as a person and when you might possibly meet them. I do have 3 piles here I will show you. This is pile 1 with this ring. This is pile 2 with this ring. And this is pile 3 with this ring. So take a moment, see which one you're drawn to, and the timestamps will be listed down below. Hi group 1, if you chose this deck, this is pile 1 and you chose this ring, all about who is your soulmate. Let's see all the details about who this person is and when you might possibly meet them, or have you already met them? Group 1, who is your soulmate? Okay, it could be a Scorpio, could also be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And it could also be a Libra. Okay, so group 1, the person that is your soulmate is somebody who has been through a transformation. They've been through some type of ending where they have seen a lot of lies and deceit. They've had a lot of regrets in their life. They're someone who really has wanted to move past fairly quickly of the challenges that they've experienced in life. They are somebody who takes time to really make a decision and put the past behind them in order to move forward. They're somebody who really has spent time evaluating their self and their choices in order to find true happiness. Let's get a little detail about their personality. Okay, so the fruit bat or the flying fox. So this is number 12. And this person, their overall personality is kindness. Choosing kindness isn't always easy, but it is always repaid. They consider others in their decisions, especially those that have less power than them. They do repay their debts, and they do like to have good fortune. So they like to spend time nurturing and growing connections for them to be able to be very fruitful. You see all the fruits in the bottom here? There's somebody who spends a lot of time and emotion in connections in order for it to be very prosperous and growing. They are somebody, like I said, they've had people in their past that has not always been honest with them. Somebody, they could have been in a prior connection that they thought they were very happy in, but they realized that the person was not being true and honest of who they are. So they've moved past that connection. So this is somebody, like I said, their overall personality is they're very kind and caring and nurturing. This is somebody who definitely sees opportunities. Once they find an opportunity, they do pursue it. They like to make decisions fairly quickly. They are a very heavy multitasker, so they're somebody who does wear a lot of hats in their life. Maybe they work a lot. They could be in a management or executive type role. They are somebody who tries not to focus on the negative. Unfortunately, it does hold them back sometimes at night. They do have regrets about things that have happened in their past. They are somebody who is learning how to forgive themselves and forgive the situations that have happened to them in order to see new blessings and positive things that will happen for them in the future. They are somebody that people really see as very brilliant, somebody who's non-judgmental, somebody who really can take control of situations and turn them around. They can see the opportunity in situations when things aren't going correctly. They're somebody who really comes to the table with a lot of ideas, and they see that things can change fairly quickly. Just it's a matter of choice. They are somebody who is very career focused. They could have been married in the past or been in some type of long-term commitment that they were not happy with, that they did move away from. So they could be divorced, or they could have been just in a long-term commitment with someone else. They are somebody who is a very supportive partner. So when they are in a relationship, they do find that they support their partner fully in their career and emotionally. They do try to make their partner feel very fulfilled in the commitment. They are somebody who works very, very hard for what it is that they want. They could be 38 years old, or you could be 38 years old. They are somebody that possibly works in the legal system, or maybe they work in the military. With the courthouse at the bottom of the deck, like I said, they could be divorced or they could be in a separation when you actually meet this person. Let's see a little more about their personality. Group 1, who is your soulmate? There could be an age difference also. Okay, so judgment. So they are somebody who really is not a very judgy person. They're somebody who makes decisions for themselves, and they understand everybody has their own challenges, their own personality, and their own views and experiences in life. So they really don't hold past experiences over people's heads. They really realize that their personality is built on those prior experiences. They do accept responsibility fairly easily. They take the blame for anything that has happened in their past, so they are a very responsible person. And they have been a little bit in denial. When you meet this person, they've maybe denied how they felt in a prior situation because they just didn't want to view the other person as bad. So they've maybe blamed themselves at times for a connection not working out. Group 1. Okay, so they are somebody that is very well looked up to. They are somebody that is adored. They could be somebody who is very attractive. When they walk in a room, people really do recognize them. It could also just be the way that their demeanor is they could be, like I said, in a higher level position, so people really do look up to them. They are somebody who does like to have fun, and they like to go out. They like to spend time enjoying the company of other people. When you meet them, they are going to feel like you are twin flames, or that you have known each other before. They're going to feel very drawn and connected to you. When they meet you, they're going to know that you're soulmate. They're just going to know. They're just going to feel it in that connection. They're somebody who is very masculine. So they are somebody who doesn't necessarily wear their heart on the sleeve. They are somebody who's a little more of a communicator, but not necessarily showing all their emotions and feelings right away. Group 1, who is your soulmate? Okay, so they are somebody who has a lot of beliefs. It could be somebody who is brought up in a strong religious background. They have a lot of family values and cultural things that they want to embrace in their soulmate connection. They are somebody who does like to travel and have experiences. They do take risks. They feel like if you don't take risks, you can't win and have rewards. So they are somebody who is very optimistic about having new experiences in life. Okay, for some of you, this could be a woman with dark hair. Group 1, who is your soulmate? Okay, for others of you, it could be somebody who is a fair-skinned woman, possibly with gray hair, white hair, or blonde hair. When they meet you, they are going to know your soulmates, and they're going to feel like this is a wish fulfillment. They are somebody who will provide emotional security to you. For others of you that are looking for a man, it is a fair-complected man. He could have blonde hair, gray hair, or white hair. And he or she is somebody who will compliment you. They will admire you a lot and the connection, and they will give you a lot of compliments. They do have a strong family history. They are somebody who really family is very important to them. Their beliefs is very strong in that aspect. You could possibly meet this person in May, or maybe your birthday or their birthday is in May. They are somebody who does come across as kind of carefree and lighthearted. They are financially secure. So they do work very, very hard for what it is that they have, and that does put them in a good financial position. Let's get a couple of messages from the Twinflame deck for group 1 of who is their soulmate. What are some messages for them? I'm clearing up karma. I just want to hold you again. So for some of you, this is somebody that maybe you've had a past with the Death card. It could be that somebody that you maybe are in separation with that you may rejoin again. This person is saying they're worried about you moving on or them moving on. I'm not sure what to say or do. So maybe they have a lot of feelings and emotions that they're not sure how to express or if they want to express them. I can hear you even in the silence. I'm afraid of change. Okay, so maybe they're afraid to move forward and actually have those connections. I'm trying to straighten some things out. I am healing in silence. So this is somebody who is definitely working on themselves. I have family and work obligations. So family is very important to this person for group 1. Who is your soulmate? Someone does have a lot of emotions, but like I said, they're not somebody who expresses them very easily. Okay, so for some of you, like I've said, you are in separation with this person. They do feel a lot of passion and chemistry with you, and they are calling you in because they know that you are soulmates. They're doing a lot of prayers and affirmations. They're seeing a lot of visualizations of you two coming back together. With the Scorpio and the Death card, something might have ended. Maybe the connection did not fully get started. Some things were preventing it. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. So that is something that they are working on. The reason it hurts so much to separate is because your souls are connected. So for those of you that are in separation, they are feeling the hurt and the pain of the two of you not being together. Group 1, who is your soulmate? Luck is on your side. Okay, so this could be someone who is a Sagittarius. And show the world the real you. They could also be an Aquarius. Work through your fears. So this is something your soulmate is doing. They are working through their fears of moving towards you or moving towards this connection. This could be somebody who you have not met yet, and they're still working through their fears of how to be their true, genuine self and show their emotions. Okay, so here is one card of advice for group 1. The goose is the inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Okay? And I do have the pendulum, so I'd like you to ask yourself one question, group 1, and let's see what the answer is. The answer is yes. So whatever your question was, the answer is yes. Let's get some numbers, charms, and letters for group 1. The numbers could be your birthday, their birthday. It could be dates or months when you might meet this person, or if it's someone you're in separation with, when you may reunite with them. You have 6, 2, 2, and 7. If you add these up, that equals 12, 6. So December could be relevant. 2s could be relevant for February. Let's get some charms for group 1. Okay, so this is somebody who is very prosperous. Money is very important to them. They are somebody that does come across as very lucky. Blue could be somebody who is working on their emotions and their feelings to really learn how to express it. When they are with you, they know that you hold the key to their heart. Let's get some letters. This could be your name, their name, could be nicknames, really anything that's relevant for group 1. Bae, maybe you used to call each other bae if you guys have been together before, or maybe that will be a nickname that you will call each other. I also see sis or sissy. I see Kev. I see lots. Larry, Laro, I see Caro or Carrie, see Evie, Eve or Evie. Okay, group one, you can pause the video and see what you come up with, but that is what I have for you. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group two. If you chose this deck and this ring, this is going to be your reading all about your soulmate, the details, who they are, maybe what they look like. Let's see what we can figure out. Group two, who is your soulmate? Okay, with the wands, it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. More fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the Two of Swords, it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With the Death card, it could be a Scorpio. And the Page of Cups could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And the High Priestess in reverse is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so group two, this person is someone who really has set boundaries. They've really had to make some decisions about how they communicate with people and new opportunities that they want. They're somebody who is passionate. They might come across as a little bit immature. They might be somebody who really does not appear to have a lot of feelings and emotions. They're somebody who maybe is very spontaneous and quick to make, you know, they'll come across as like real passionate and like very high vibrational type personality. They're somebody who really knows what they want, and they're kind of impulsive when it comes to making decisions. With the Snake card here for their overall personality, it's all about creation. So with this Snake card, they're all about trying new things, letting go of old things and trying new things. They are somebody, the card number is 43. They could be 43 years old, or you could be 43 years old. They are somebody who understands that you can't stay in the same situation forever, that things do need to change. There's somebody who really does understand that in order to transform and move forward in situations, that they have to make a decision in order to do that. Let's see a little more about this person for group two of who is your soulmate. This person really, I think, comes across as complex because they're a very creative person that maybe sometimes it's hard for them to articulate how they feel, but they are somebody who does have a lot of compassion, a lot of love, but they may not show it right away. They might be somebody who wants a family or already has children. They are somebody that really has been successful in manifesting what it is that they want, because they are creative and they are very enthusiastic. They are very optimistic about the future. They're somebody that you're going to be able to trust quite easily because their personality is just very easygoing and laid back. They are somebody who does recognize that if things are not working out, that they need to try new things, that they need to move on from things that are no longer serving them to be able to embrace things that do serve them. They are somebody who is very peaceful and laid back. They don't really get upset very easily. This is somebody who could have children or somebody who possibly wants children. They are somebody who does like to travel. They may have had some depression in their life at some point that they have really worked through and transformed in order to use that creative personality to their benefit. They are somebody who could possibly be 12 years older than you or 12 years younger than you. They are somebody that does live at a distance. And with the child card at the bottom of the deck, they are somebody who definitely either has children or they want children, or maybe they've had a really hard upbringing as a child that they really have had to let go of some things that maybe has happened to them, or they've had to change their beliefs on some things, and they've had to move away from those things that didn't serve them, and that's why they've had to set boundaries maybe around people. They are somebody who really denies having fear of being in a commitment or being in a relationship, but they are somebody who does have a very lighter side personality also. So maybe they'll be very scared at first. With the Page of Cups, it comes across as like a more immature energy, somebody who is very creative but isn't very open to expressing their feelings and emotions right away. They are somebody who does like to laugh, and they are a very empathetic person. So they are somebody who will be very compassionate when it's needed to show that for people around them, but they're definitely not somebody who just openly expresses how they feel. Group 2, who is your soulmate? Okay, so this is somebody who will be truly honest with you about how they feel. Once they feel connected to you, they will let you know what their passions are, things that make them happy, things that get them excited, things maybe they're doing for their future. They are somebody who definitely makes plans in order to move past things that are not serving them. They could be somebody who is maybe starting a business when you meet them. And for some of you, they could be somebody who is older, or they just come across as somebody who's more mature. Let's see a little more detail. Group 2, who is your soulmate? This could be somebody also that has never really had true love, and when they meet you, you will be their first true love. Blessings. Okay, so they are somebody who really understands that they cannot hold back forever. In order for them to be able to move forward, they have to move past things and let go of things that maybe have happened to them, things that cause them fear and anxiety and have doubt. They are releasing things from their past in order to be able to move towards their soulmate, because that is ultimately what they want. They want a happily ever after. They want to have that connection. They either have children or they want children is their end goal. Let's see, group 2, who is your soulmate? Okay, so somebody who is financially successful. They do have a very fiery personality. They are somebody who does love very hard. They have strong emotions both ways. If there's something they don't like, they're going to be very passionate about, they don't like this. But if it's something that they do like or they do love, they're going to be very passionate about that. They are somebody who is very spiritual. They do understand that in order for a connection to grow and be prosperous, that they do have to put time and energy into it. They are somebody who has a very optimistic and victorious personality, that they realize that they need to start something in order for it to be successful. It will take time. They are somebody that definitely wants marriage. They want to have that higher level of commitment with their soulmate. They're somebody who's very exciting. You'll have fun with them. You might meet them at a celebration with other people, maybe at a wedding or a birthday party or some type of celebration is where you could possibly meet this person. This person will adore you. They're going to honor you. They're going to show you a lot of respect, and they're going to feel very fortunate when they do meet you. Let's get a couple of twin flame messages. Group 2 of who is your soulmate. I don't want this to be over. Okay, so this is something that maybe they are thinking in their mind when they meet the person they're going to be with. They don't want it to be over. This feels too intense. I'm not sure how to handle it. Okay, so for some of you, this could be somebody from the past that is wanting to come back. I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I was acting from old patterns. Oh, that's too many. Group 2, who is your soulmate? I don't know if I'm ready for something like this. So they may be scared with that immaturity or that Page of Cups energy. Like I said, this could be somebody who's never really loved someone before, and they might feel a little bit scared when they meet you. I love everything about you, so they're going to love everything about you when they meet you. I'm worried about you moving on. So when they meet you, they may be afraid that you have a lot of other options, and that if they don't offer you something, that they might lose you. I regret what I said to you. For some of you, this could be somebody from the past that is going to come back, and they're having a lot of regret issues, and they have control issues. I want to see you again, but now is not the right time for some of you. Group 2, who is your soulmate? Healing family issues. Okay, so this person really understands that in order to move forward and be with their soulmate, they're going to have to let go and heal from some family issues. Wedding has come up a couple of different times in here, and commitment. So this is somebody who does want a higher level of commitment. They do want a marriage, and they will feel like they have known you, or this, for some of you, is somebody you have dated in the past. And engagement is at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely somebody who is your soulmate, will want that higher level of commitment, or that marriage, or that union together. Group 2, who is your soulmate? Let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace, and carry on. So that's kind of their motto, their personality. They're really just that creative type person. According to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other half. So this person is looking for their other half. When they meet you, they'll just know that you are their other half. Group 2, who is your soulmate? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so this could be a Cancer sign. And luck is on your side. It could also be a Sagittarius. Lots of fire signs here. And surrender to the divine. The bottom of the deck is meditate and contemplate. So this person does do a lot of meditating. They are somebody who really does think about their actions before they make a decision. Let's get one card of advice for group 2. The Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. This is your card of advice. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find strength. Okay? And then I have the pendulum here. I'd like you to ask yourself one question, and let's see what the answer is. Group 2. The answer is yes. Let's get some numbers, charms, and letters for group 2. The numbers could be your age, their age, birthdays, or dates that you might meet your soulmate. Okay, we have lots of 4s. Look at that. 4, 4, 4, and 5. So you might see lots of 4s when you are about to come in contact with this person. It also could be a point in your life when you feel very stable and you feel secure in your foundation, in your part of life. Let's get some charms. Group 2. Okay, so this is somebody who will take the time to secure the foundation with the bell, wedding bells. Somebody definitely wants to have a higher level of commitment. This is somebody who possibly knows you and is checking out your social media, or after they meet you, they're going to check out your social media quite a bit. And this is somebody who will absolutely adore you. Let's get some letters. This could be your name, their name, could be a nickname for group 2. I see docs, so somebody could be a doctor. Maybe you will meet them at the doctor's. I see docs, so somebody could be a doctor or you could meet somebody at the doctor. I see ear or eerie. I also see curry or carry, K-A or K-E. Also see CPA. Somebody could be a CPA or work in accounting. See Gia. Also see cop. Somebody could work in the legal field. Maybe they're a cop. I see Vicky. So I see ER. Somebody could work in the ER if they're the doctor or ER. You could meet them there. Also see sad. So somebody could have been sad in their past or maybe went through something that was very sad in their life, and that is where you're going to connect over. Also see Sadie. Okay, group 2, you can go ahead and pause the video and see what you come up with, but that is what I have for you. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this deck and this ring, this is going to be your reading all about your soulmate. Who are they? When will you possibly meet them? Some more information and details about them. So let's take a look. Group 3. Who is your soulmate? Okay, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Group 3, who is your soulmate? Could also be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. More air energy. Or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so group 3, I feel like this is somebody from your past. This is somebody that you have either had a relationship with, or you were friends with, or maybe you worked with them in the past. But this is definitely somebody who, they are moving towards you, but very, very slow. This is somebody who kind of feels stuck in the situation that they're in currently. They are somebody who possibly has a lot of options and they don't even know it yet, that maybe you're the one that is their soulmate. They are somebody who is very caring and nurturing. They have a very strong intuition. They're somebody who really knows what it is that they want, and they do go towards it. They're somebody who is kind of more spontaneous. They don't take much time to make a decision. When they're passionate or they're enthusiastic about something, they do tend to move towards it fairly quickly. But they will feel stuck for a moment because they're going to feel like they have a lot of options, but they'll know, or they know if they already met you, because this is somebody from the past, which I strongly feel like it is. They're going to know because their intuition is telling them that you are their soulmate. So let's see a little bit more about their personality. Group 3. Okay, so the fruit bat or the flying fox. Group 1 got this same card for their soulmate's personality. So the number 12, they could be 12 years older than you or 12 years younger than you. With this personality type, this is somebody, their overall personality is they're just a very kind person. They're somebody who really cares about other people, caring about nurturing their connection. They could be somebody who likes to spend a lot of time outside. They're somebody who really thinks about other people before they make decisions. They know that in order for something to grow and be prosperous, that they do have to invest the time into it, whether that be an emotional connection or a career. So they are somebody who really does take the time to nurture and grow something for it to be prosperous. This is somebody who's definitely going to be very loyal also. Group 3, who is your soulmate? Okay, So this is somebody who definitely has had a lot of sadness in their life. Somebody who has really had to push past things that have happened to them, things that have made them change as a person. They could maybe have had some addictions in their past, or maybe people around them have had addictions, but they are somebody who really has realized that in order to move forward, they have to let go of those addictions or those people. They are somebody who has a very spiritual personality, somebody who's very positive and optimistic, somebody who dreams a lot, somebody who really can see the light at the end of the tunnel in a bad situation. There's somebody who realizes that if things aren't working out, that they need to move past the situation in order for things to change. So they could be somebody who has really let go of people in their life because it has not served them. They have realized that it does not make them happy to be around those people. So they are somebody who is very faithful and loyal when they are in a connection. Group 3, who is your soulmate? There's somebody who is very trusting. Like I said, they're going to be very faithful and very hopeful for the future. There's somebody who will work really, really hard to earn your trust. They are somebody who definitely will court you. They could be 38 years old, or you could be 38 years old. They are somebody, when they meet you, they will only have eyes for you. They're not somebody who will pursue other options. They may have other options, but they won't pursue them. They'll want a higher level of commitment, and they will spend that time to date you and get to know you. Group 3, who is your soulmate? This is somebody who you possibly, like I said, know already, but you don't realize that they feel like your soulmates because they haven't told you yet. I strongly feel like this is somebody already in your energy. It could be either a friend or a coworker, or maybe it's a friend of a friend, or it's a friend of a relative. It is somebody who will show a lot of love and commitment when they do actually come towards you and communicate how they feel. And you're not going to expect this. This is definitely going to be, they're going to say something to you and you're going to be like, what? And they're going to say, I think we're soulmates. And there's somebody who's going to have a lot of pride, and they're going to be very thankful. And they also are somebody that you're going to be able to trust because their word is their word. They are not going to go back on what they say to you. So they'll be very loyal and genuine. But I think it's going to catch you by surprise that this person is going to think you're soulmates. Group 3, who is your soulmate? Okay, so this could be somebody who owns their own home. Maybe they work in real estate, or maybe they flip properties. Somebody could be younger. They could be into music. Then maybe they like concerts. Maybe they're into like the trending clothes or shoes, or, you know, they're really into style. They like to dress themselves very nice and neat. It could be somebody who is very intense. At first, they come across a little bit shy because they do withhold how they feel, but they will learn to express themselves over time once they trust you and once they share their feelings with you. They could have dark hair or red hair. They could also have, excuse me, if it's a man, they could have facial hair. They are somebody who really has spent a lot of time understanding themselves, and the journey that they've been on has happened for a reason. So they'll be able to share those memories with you. They are somebody who really has transformed their thoughts and their feelings, and they will provide the security and the faith that you're looking for in a connection. They will understand that it's going to take time, that they're not going to be able to rush in and make a commitment to you and everything's going to be great. They're going to maybe rush in to tell you what they feel, but it doesn't mean that it's going to change how you feel right away. They do realize that they may need to step back a little bit and not suffocate you with how they're thinking. April could be a relevant month. It could be the month you might meet them. It could be a month of a birthday for one of you. They're going to feel very lucky when they finally come towards you and be able to express how it is that they're feeling. They are somebody who will adore you. They're going to honor you. They're going to respect you. They're going to really treat you like a princess or a prince or a king or a queen. They are somebody who is very romantic. They will give you flowers or possibly give you gifts. They will also spend the time really nurturing and growing the connection for the love to actually evolve into this soulmate connection. They are somebody who is possibly in a position of authority in their job, or they could be self-employed and be their own boss. They are somebody who comes across as very lucky. And they are very lightheaded and, lighthearted and carefree. So they are somebody who is not very strict and stern. They're somebody who comes across very laid back. For some of you, this is a younger man. And at the bottom of the deck, they will have a strong personality. They're very with the fire sign. They definitely have a high passion, and that will come across fairly quickly to you. Let's get some messages from the Twinflame deck. For some of you, for most of you, this is somebody you already know. So let's see what some of the messages are. I can hear you even in the silence. Maybe they remember talking to you and they're thinking about that when it's silent. I can feel you too. So they definitely feel a strong magnetic pull towards you. I'm afraid to open my heart. So they are really just a little hesitant at first. I love everything about you. Group 3, who is your soulmate? I am healing in the silence. So if this is somebody you're in separation with, they are trying to heal themselves before they come back towards you with their emotions. I will return to claim you. I know you are my person, so they already know that you are soulmates or twin flames. I am avoiding my feelings. It just seems easier. And I want to see you again, but now is not the right time. So maybe they're just really trying to process how they're feeling, or maybe what they're going to say, but they will rush back in to say something to you. Group 3, who is your soulmate? Worth waiting for. So they do realize that everything happens in divine timing, and they're hoping that you feel the same way, that you are divinely connected, forgiving and learning. So they're releasing things that have happened to them in their past, either in past connections or maybe in their childhood, and give your relationship a chance. Pay attention to the red flags. So they are really just processing through what they should do, how they should do it, things like that. Group 3, who is your soulmate? You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. Okay, so the worth waiting for and the time is right. So this is somebody I do believe that you have a connection with these all connected together. And the 3 of Cups, that, like I said, this is either somebody that you have worked with or somebody that is in your friend's circle or family circle. There is some type of connection when you meet or when you come back together and you see each other again. You're going to realize what the connection is. Start reclaiming who you truly are. Group 3, who is your soulmate? Conclusions are within reach. Look at the bigger picture. So they could be a Sagittarius, or your commitment is being tested, and have faith in your dreams. So this person could be dreaming about you. They could be daydreaming about you, thinking about, oh, if I were to come towards this person, what would it look like? They're really thinking about how that connection would be. Let's get you one card of advice for group 3, the Dragonfly, which is all about magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant. I am blessed. And I have the pendulum here. So let's see ask yourself one question and let's see what the answer is for group 3. Okay, the answer is yes. And let's get some numbers, charms, and letters for group 3. The numbers could be your age, their age, birthdays, dates, anything that's relevant. 12, 4, 4, and 3. So 4s could definitely be relevant. December could be a relevant month also. Let's get some charms. Okay. So with the rose, they are really going to take the time to invest in growing this connection. They will possibly give you flowers a lot. They could be just somebody who likes to give flowers. With the locket, they realize you are the key and they are the locket, that you are one, that you are drawn together, and that you're just a perfect match. Fear not. So they are working through their fears, trying to move past it, and they are somebody who is very prosperous, and they feel like if you two were to come together, you could be very abundant together. This letter already came out, so I'm going to leave that one. Let's get some other letters. Could be your name, their name, it could be nicknames. Cities, states, countries. Let's see what we have here. See Ed, see Edo, Ida, I see Ro, I see beer. Maybe somebody likes to drink beer, or beard, has a facial beard, like earlier I said, has facial hair. This could be somebody who has a beard. I see bee or bees. Maybe somebody has a tattoo of a bee. See Kiro. Also see Carrie. I see Ari. Okay, group 3, you can pause the video and see what you come up with, but that is what I have for you. Thank you. Bye.